Hey everyone, Shabby here, and welcome back to the Road to Glory. Right, we're back. We're going to change the format of the episodes a bit. We're just going to play 3 matches per episode. We're not going to sim anymore. I want to play them all now. I'm really enjoying this. I want to really get through it. But I also want to get the feel of all these players, how good they are, and simming it is sort of, as much as I wanted to test their management skills and make it a bit more difficult, I really want to play the game, so bugger it. Let's go for it. Now, I have made a slight cock-up, as you may have noticed, if you're very eagle-eyed. I had played 2 games, and I forgot to press record. So we played against Cheltenham away, and we got a 2-2 draw. Goals from Vargas and Daka went 2-0 up, only to concede 2 goals and drop to 2-2. Then against Northampton away, again we scored twice. De Graaf and Daka getting the goals before conceding 1 more. But this time able to hold on. Good. Right, so without further ado, I believe we should get straight into our first game of the episode against Cambridge Town. We are currently 2nd in the league, 6 points beneath Crawley at the top. Let's see how we get on. Alright, so we're going to go for our A team, which is pretty good, isn't it? Sonny Layton in goal, 67. Latomba, Balanta, James, B second, defence with Edwards at right back. Christiansen and Tonali in the CM spots, with Claude Maurice, who's been in amazing form recently, on the left. Josh Marger on the right, and Tulloch as the striker. Let's go. James Christiansen, right there's the movement once again. Latomba is just everywhere. Go on, play it across the front. Does go across. Tulloch is in! Oh, it took a lucky deflection. It really did to get to the middle of the box. But Raheem Tulloch, or Raham Tulloch, wherever you pronounce his name. It's a goal. It was a lucky. Well, I went for the low cross. We've got down the left-hand side a few times this game now. And I put the big cross in. It's always been cut out. So I went for the low cross. Got a lucky bounce, and it dropped right onto the toe of Tulloch, who, to be honest, it was a crap shot. He hit it straight at the keeper. But they all count. It went in the back of the net. That's all the record books are going to show. And Tulloch needs to get some goals, really, because he's being left behind a bit by Daka, who's in the B side. Well, I remember the B side is not the terrible, not the worst side. It's just A and B. And he's scoring goals for fun. So Tulloch needs to show what he can do, because I believe, from speaking to Mr. PJ Tovey, as soon as you hit League 1, there is a massive transfer window in League 1 where there's a lot of players that are available that you have a very short period of time to get before they're no longer available. As Claude Maurice is in here. Oh my god, I missed it. So yeah, League 1 is going to be our big moment, I think, our next transfer window in the summer. So we need to have a look and see what we can get. Either way, that was awful. There we go. Base it across to Edwards. Edwards, that's... Oh my god, that is a ball. Holy crap. Edwards, where did you pull that ball from? Christensen, Tulloch, Josh Marger. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is amazing. I mean, Edwards from right back, he's hit them balls a few times now, but that was just something special. I mean, that ball over the top was very impressive. And we're leading 2-0 here. I mean, we're scoring goals this one. We're struggling over on the road to the Youth Squad Legends one. We're on the same difficulty level. Just shows what the difference having the ability does, I think. I mean, again, it wasn't the best goal in the world. It was pretty central, but it goes in the back of the net. That's all that matters. And Josh Marger gets himself a goal. And he, just like I said about Tulloch earlier on, he could be in danger. We're going to get some big players in when we hit League 1. And the likes of Tulloch and Marger so far haven't impressed me so much. They need to prove what they can do. And a few more goals like that will do that, I think. If we can get Marger and Tulloch and Daka all above 15 goals this year, I think I'll be happy. Half time, 2-0. There's Claude Maurice. Out to Latomba, who's absolutely shattered. Finds Tulloch. Back to Tonali. Ball into the middle, Edwards. Yes. 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 That combination of Tonali over to Edwards into the middle is becoming incredibly fruitful. And there is our 3rd goal of the game. It's Josh Marger with his 2nd. PJ Tovey, if you are watching, I'm starting to believe. Look at that. It was, again, though, dead centre of the goal. Their keeper's not having the best of games, is he, really? I mean, that was... If the keeper's reactions were slightly better, I probably would have saved that, to be honest, but I'm not going to moan. Not going to moan at all. Josh Marger gets his second goal of the game, his fourth goal of the season, and we lead Cambridge here 3-0. And then we go full time. A 3-0 blimmin' win. How good is that? Right. While I remember, I do have something to show you. I can't remember which one it is. There we go. Let's have a look at the man of the match. It was Tom Edwards by the looks of it. Yeah, 9.4. He had a pretty good game. He had 2 assists, did he? No, he got 1 assist. 1 assist for him, 1 assist for Sost. 1 assist for him, 1 for Latomba, 1 for Tulloch. That weren't bad. Right, yeah, before I forget, let's head back to the main screen. And I will tell you what I saw in between episodes, of course. Like I said, I accidentally did a bit of playtime off camera. Yeah. We had a youth scout come back, and we brought back a pretty damn good player. Let's have a quick look over there now in the office. Youth Academy. Right, I'm not sure which one it was, to be honest with you. Because there's 2 in here, and I'm not sure which one it was. But we've got Pedro Jesus, a right midfielder, 56, currently rated 79 to 94. Decent acceleration and agility already, which is pretty cool. And decent ball control, actually. And there's also Igor Cardozo, 77 to 94. He's left winger, 58 rated. Again, acceleration, agility is pretty good. Sprint speed isn't bad as well. Good curve. So one of these 2 players was the player we got back. They're all looking pretty good, actually. And we've got, of course, Dan Voss as well. A Cam, 76 to 90. So these 3 players all look like they could be pretty good players for the future. You never know. Right, so without further ado, let's move a bit forward and take on our next game in the Cup against Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, they're in the league above us, aren't they? It's FA Cup time. Nice. So we haven't had a lot of time to rest, so I think the A team's pretty weak for this one. So we're going to bring in the B team by the looks of it. So we've got Diouf in goal. Aaron's at left back with Kabak, Shalabar and Cooper as centre back. Dujon Sterling at right back. Sorensen and Cochrane in the centre mid spots with Vargas, Daka and De Graaf. Let's go. Let's pull forward. Come on. Cut it out. Nice header. Oh no. He's saved. The Cochrane. Sorensen sees the movement out wide from Aaron's. Cuts it back. Vargas is bouncing around everywhere. Vargas now. De Graaf. Oh, he's put it in. Wow, what a difference a minute can make. Thought Sheffield Wednesday had scored. Wow, it was a messy from both sides, really. Look at that shot. Yeah, thought Sheffield Wednesday had scored just previously, hitting the inside of the post. And then we get a little bit of luck around their penalty area. And look at that shot from De Graaf. I mean, he really is becoming a goal-scoring hero for us on this game. Of course, he was our Scout of Future Star from the first season. And he has got the porn star tash to take it all the way to the top. Alright, De Graaf scores. We lead 1-0 away at Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup. Side to Sorensen. Out wide to Sterling. Sterling's ball into the middle. Cochrane. Oh, great save. Almost 2-0. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, bloody hell. I've only gone and fudged it up, and I've given it away. Pretty disappointed, I must admit. I mean, we're doing pretty well in this game. It has been pretty tight. It's been pretty hit and miss, but lucky bounces. That's what I'm going to blame that on, lucky bounces. What I did was obviously perfectly correct. There was nothing wrong with my gameplay at all. It was all lucky bounces. Come on. I went straight through Doofy's hand, that did. Right, we're at 1-1. Doofy's reach wasn't good enough to save that. Can we get back in control of this game? Green. So that's a bit complicated. Nice ball into the middle. Vargas! From 30 seconds ago where I thought I was going to get tackled by a player and it turned out to be a moth on my television screen, to a run down the left-hand side. Ball into the middle and Vargas, who's knocking a few in himself now, actually. Now we've got more attacking. He's doing pretty well. And there we go. Ruben Vargas, his first goal in the FA Cup, but he makes it 2-1. We retake the lead here away at Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, Vargas, what a header. Aarons is in here. Go on, have a shot. Maybe not. Oh. Oh! He scored. It's 3-1. Oh! Literally straight after scoring the last goal, we break straight through. Lovely little cheeky header through by Vargas into the toe of Aarons, who had a shot. Bearing in mind he is a right back, his shooting is awful. But luckily, as we'll see here, it's a great slide tackle to stop the ball. But all it did was put it perfectly for a run-up for Daka, who then belts it into the top corner, actually glitching through the testicles of the defender. And Alex McLeish is very, very happy. We scored a goal. I like that. We scored a goal. Daka, his first goal in the FA Cup, but his mini goal in this season. He scored him left, right and centre. We lead 3-1 in what, in fairness, has been a pretty difficult game. Oh, I feel comfortable now. We've got a bit of breathing room. We can concede one more and still be leading. Anyway, 3-1. Let's hold on for dear life. Bailey. Amaya! Oh my god. I mean, if someone's going to hand you an opportunity, you can't be buggering it up that much, surely. Right. Bailey, here we go, Daka. Lucky bouncer, Vargas buries it, bottom corner. And Vargas, look at this. Man is coming out of his shell the last few games. I mean, we weren't scoring many goals in this, or were we at all? But I mean, last few episodes we saw Margit in the previous video, the previous match, sorry, knocking in a couple of goals. Seeing Vargas bury a couple now. Tulloch got one. Our attacking lineups are starting to look very, very handy now. Very handy. I'm very happy with how this is going. Very happy. And Vargas is on a hat-trick. We're 4-1 up against Sheffield Wednesday. They're League One. My voice is broken. There we go. We won the game as well. That just shows how far ahead we are, I think. We're in a very, very good position right now. League 2 should be a breeze for us. There's that first goal. Go on, De Graaf. Bury it. Look at that. That'll be on Soccer AM the weekend, that will. It was a pretty good game, that. 5 goals. Ruben Vargas got the man of the match with his 2 goals and 1 assist. Wow. Aarons with an assist. Vargas with an assist. The other 2 were unassisted. Oh, no. And De Graaf with an assist. Oh, no. De Graaf got a goal. The other 2 were unassisted. I think we just took advantage of poor defending errors, didn't we, really? There we go. FA Cup. Completed it, mate. We are through to round 4. Now remember, it is currently in the transfer window, so we have got a pretty full transfer hub. I've filled it up with some new players. I was just flicking through here a second ago and I noticed something that really caught my eye. It's somebody who I wanted to buy at the end of the season. I didn't realise it'd be available, but it's Kubo. And look how cheap he is. He has got a potential about 85, 86, I think. I might have to end up losing a player for this guy, which I don't mind doing because this guy is amazing. 360 to 920k. That's a pretty big open area. Now, I'm just trying to think of who will be the best person, because I'm happy that we're going to have to swap someone because we haven't quite got the money. We know that, so we're going to have to do a swap. I don't know what he's going to want. We do have some players that we don't actually want still, don't we? Like Dean Lewington, for example. Oh! Ooh, 814k. We haven't got that much. We have only got how much have we got? That much. Would you accept that much? Nope. Okay. That was a shame. I really should have traded somebody else, shouldn't I? I mean, we've got other wingers that I could have put into that. Oh, we'll come back to that in a minute, though. I like that. That has really, really interested me. That has. Anyone else is willing to move? All the players on this list that I've done now are massive, really high potential players. But 4.7 million release. 4.25. These players have moved. Joel, we know about. It has moved as well. Fructal are willing to relocate. Ethan Ampadu is going to be a big target for us this summer. Tahiv Chong could be a target for us this summer as well. As is Dabo and Gwebbles. Says Mansky, I'm very tempted about. Definitely going to come back in for Kubo though next week. Right. Let's get this game out of the way and see if we can have another punted Kubo before the end of the episode. Right. Home against Oldham. Let's go. Both teams are pretty knackered, so I'm going to go with Team A, but I'm going to slightly make some adjustments to it. Claude Maurice is not 100%, so let's bring in Amaya. And we want to bring in... So we could go for a different forward line. Let's bring in McDonald. And Odin Bailey in place of Christensen. Go on, let's give Bailey a game. There we go then. So we've got Leighton in goal, Latomba, Balanta, James, Bisek, Edwards, Bailey and Tonali, Amaya, Tulloch and McDonald. Let's go. There we go, Latomba. Pull forward. Not enough. Whoa! What on earth is that guy taking? Get that guy a drugs test. That's not a right goal for League 2. I'm not going to pronounce his name correctly, so I'm not even going to bother. Nupachimene. Nepomacheno. Nepomacheno? I mean, look at this. Was it as good as it seems? It was a nice outside the boot. Should the keeper have got there? Debatable. I will be losing 1-0 to Oldham Athletic already. Tonali's ball in. Not quite enough. Tonali now, lovely ball in once again. James at the far post heads it just wide. Into Tonali. Nice into McDonald. Finds Edwards. Far post. Odin Bailey gets the goal. 1-1. Wow. The shortest man on the pitch heads it into the back of the net. We do like those little balls across. Our wing backs are so good at doing that, aren't they? Getting down the line. There's a ball to the far post. Odin Bailey. Tons of space. Nobody marking him. They thought, why mark the 2'4" man? He's never going to get on the end of it. But he did. Powered it back towards the other side as well. Again, if the keeper had slightly better reactions, he might have saved that. But either way, I'm not moaning. Not moaning at all. Odin Bailey gets his second goal for the club. Of course, scored once in the cup as well. And we get the equaliser pretty shortly after going 1-0 down. Good times. Oh, the crossbar. We're really trying our luck here. Oh, over the top. Right. You doofus. Almost. Tonali's corner. Tonali keeps the ball in. Another great ball into the middle. Tulloch off the bar. Tulloch again off the post. Oh! How? How did that ball not go in the back of the net? I will never know. Oh, half time. 1-1. Cochrane's ball in. McDonald from the corner. That's got to be McDonald's first goal, I'm sure. The two Scotsmen. Cochrane, literally, that was his first touch of the ball. He's just gone as a substitute to replace the knackered Tonali. Don't want to risk Tonali getting injured. Comes on, the first thing he does is curve an out-swinging corner right on the head to his fellow Scotsman. McDonald. Here it is again. Look at this. Beautiful. Leaping like a salmon. And we'll bring on Christiansen for Bailey as well. Bailey scored that goal, but again, pretty low on energy. We don't want to risk any injuries. Nice. Nice. Very, very nice. 2-1. We come from 1-0 down to get the lead in this game. 20 minutes left to hold on. And of course, when I say hold on, I mean score another goal by getting a penalty. That's always the plan. And we've pulled the plan off by the looks of it. Straight for the back of Tulloch. It was definitely a penalty. Definitely a penalty. Right. It's going to be Tulloch to take as well. Let's put it right on that side. Boom. Tulloch scores a penalty. It was a terrible penalty. The keeper didn't even move. We've come from 1-0 down to 3-1 up. What a goal. What a game. What an episode. We've been knocking in goals left, right and centre. The goals are free-flowing right now. Pretty simple penalty, wasn't it? The keeper didn't even move. I mean, it wasn't that great of a penalty, to be honest. If he'd gone the right way, he would have saved it. There we go. 3-1. Rahan Tulloch with his 4th goal of League 2. Because he needs to start putting him in, I think, because he can be one of the players under threat. The ball out wide. Edwards with a volley. And Maya heads it back in. And there's the full-time whistle. Right. We are going to sign Kubo this episode. If that means we have to simulate a game, I might have to do that. I know I said I wasn't going to simulate a game, but we've had 3 wins in a row. We can afford, if we do have a bad game, we can afford it. But I want to get Kubo in this team because that's going to save us a lot of money in the next window. We are going to have to trade a player for him. Reach the cup finals. What cup finals was that? And let's have a look, see if he's available yet. Don't know if it's been a full week yet, has it? It probably has. It's probably just been about half a week, isn't it? Let's go overall, so it should come to the top, hopefully. All these players are being scouted, by the way, I believe. Why take us to the bottom? That's stupid. That was counterproductive. I sorted it so they come to the top. Yeah, all these players are being scouted. Alright, can we go for him yet? In a week. Okay. Let's go forward a few days then. So I think we're going to have to simulate this game. We can go by the training session because the training session was the same day. Interest shown in Haaland. Okay. Haaland's one of the players on our shortlist. £790,000 from Real Madrid. Well, that'd be Haaland off our to-do list if that happens then, because we'll have no chance of getting him. 158k we've got on our budget. Not great. We're going to have to really give him someone good, I think, this time. So that should be a week now, since the last time we made an offer. We're right by the bloody bottom now, aren't they? At the bottom? That wasn't you, was it? No, you Caicedo. So he's not good bad either, Caicedo, actually. He's only got 82 potential of him. He's got pretty good stats and that going on. Right, where was Kubo? So we might have had some more scouting done, actually. Kubo, you ready yet? Right at the bottom, honey. Right at the bottom. Haaland. Oh, okay. We'll have to sim this game then, I think, and we will cook at it straight after. So wait, Barry, it should be alright. We're going for the same team by the looks of it because I forgot to change. Which isn't bad. It's our best team. Well, it's not our best team. We've got some better players. We should have picked the overall best team, maybe. The games are starting to rack up a bit now. We should have a good enough team to win this, though, to be honest. As long as we get no injuries, that's my worry. Injuries and red cards are going to be the problem, I think. Christiansen with the goal makes it 1-0. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold on. For a 1-0 win. There we go. Beat Bury 1-0. So even simming games are winning left, right and centre. Right, let's actually just quickly whack this on. Christiansen now up to 64 as well. Beautiful. We've got 8 bits of news. Are they just going to be training? Scouting reports? Yes, they are scout reports. That's good. So we're getting some more scout reports. Let's sim a few more days. Because we might find some more players on that list we might be able to pick up then, to be honest. Gareth Bale's moved to Chelsea. Wow. That's a big move, that is. Very big move. A lot more transfer, some more scouting done there. Let's have a quick look through this list then, while we're here. Right, so we've got these players. Need to know more about Middleton. But I think his wages are too high at this point in time. So all these players are unwilling to move. Okay, Cedo we can get between 820 and 1.05. Currently on loan. We need to know more about him. Oh, so a few of these players are actually available. Dodo, but look at that release clause. It's crazy. Lloyd Kelly has moved to Liverpool. It's not good, is it? Jonathan Lecco's not a bad shout. Lukumi. Sal's available. Brewster, Vajnaman. Sismansky. Kubo, you're available again. Right, 360 and 920. So obviously the 360 is not correct because he stormed out on that. We need to see what else we've got to swap. We know they want fullbacks. That's fine. They will accept fullbacks. What about Sorensen? I mean, I'm not overly bothered about Sorensen, to be honest. He's not an amazing player. We do have players to... Oh, they will go for that. They will go for that. Oh, hello. See if we can drop this down a little bit then. 151, please. It's not terrible. Yes. Oh my god, 151 grand plus. We are going to lose Sorensen, don't get me wrong. He's a good player. He's only got 80 potential though. Kubo, I think, is 86. If we can bring this guy in, he's going to be a massive addition to our squad. PJ Toby even likes him. This is a big, big deal for us. To get this guy in League 2, PJ Toby spent a lot of money on this guy when he got to League 1. So for us to get him for this sort of value is not bad whatsoever. Right. He wants to be important. I can more than accept that. That's no issue whatsoever to me. He wants a 3-year deal as well. Lovely. Let's give you 4. Told you here until we get to the Premiership. He's happy with that. He doesn't want a release clause. I'm absolutely happy with that as well. He wants £1,500. He wants an appearance bonus, which we will counter, remove the bonus, and submit. And he's going to say 1,700. I am taking that to the moon and back. Yes, Kubo is in. I did not think that was going to be available. I really did not. I mean, we've lost Sorensen. But we've lost an 80 rated player. An 80 rated potential player. And we've got a player in who's got a much higher potential. Signed a top player. This guy is good. If we go to the squad hub, we can get a rough idea of what his potential is going to be. He comes in as quite high up the list on our... Well, he's mid pack, isn't he, really? There we go, Kubo. Showing great potential, which means he's 80 to 85. Oh, that's not great. I'm sure we can get that up, though. But yeah, he's got a much higher potential than the other ones. He looks pretty good. I know, obviously, his potential because I've been looking at him on the lists and that sort of stuff, but he's going to come straight into one of our squads. Right, so we're going to change things around, of course. B... So B now looks like that with Cochrane, which is perfect. That's exactly how I want it. Where's Kubo going to play? I think Kubo's going to play... I think it's going to have to be Tuluk, to be honest. Tuluk's going to have to be the one that drops out. So Kubo... let's bring Tuluk onto the bench in place of... Daka? Yeah. That's pretty good, okay. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. So Kuba playing as a striker though, is that the best thing to do? No, Marja, there we go. That's the one. Marja as a striker, Kuba on one side, Claude Maurice on the other. I'm more than happy with that. That is a fantastic, fantastic deal. And a deal that is going to save us a lot of money when we hit League 1. Because that was going to be one of my main transfers, was going to be Kubo. So to get him now is a big, big deal for us. So we look back on our transfer hub. We're going to finish the episode pretty soon, so we're overrunning on time quite significantly, are we? We want to get all these players scouted. They're going to be down the bottom again, aren't they? We're going to get all these players scouted eventually. But now we're doing this like we know Ampadu. Ampadu is going to be one of our main men, one of our main targets for the summer. It's a high weekly wage though. And Guebbles as well, will be one of our main targets. Chong Bastoni, definitely going to be a big target for us. See, Szymanski's not a bad shout, you know. So 84 potential, he's got a ton of pace. Ita's very, very good as well, but he's only just moved. Wow, Shaparenko. We'll leave him on there in case we can pick him up later on in the career mode, but that is very, very expensive. 71 rated though, actually. That's about right. We can leave him on there for future time as well. That's why a lot of these players are on here for future playthrough when we get hit up the championship and that. But okay, we're going to leave that there for now. All these other players are being scouted, so we'll find out more about them as we go along. Arp is definitely a player I want to pick up. 88 potential, this guy. If we could pick this guy up in the summer, that'd be fantastic as well. That 4.25 million release fee is going to be a big one for us, though, isn't it? Right, so we're going to finish things off there. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. And I will see you all next episode when Kubo will have his debut. Bye.